The first thing you must do is to recognize the holographic frequency. You recognize it by your emotion. If your emotion is with a negative feeling, then the frequency within that field lower the vibration to different density. That is the indication for you to pull away by recognition that this is a hologram. Once you recognize it's a hologram and you're starting to observe, then you will not put emotional sequence in the field from the fear, and you're gonna just watch it as a movie. This will help you to look at it as a movie and not interact directly within the field that is blasting towards your consciousness. It's almost like you put in a protective shield and now you're just observing. This is how you're gonna bring all the stuff, block actually that frequency that is gonna come through by simply understanding what's happening in front of your field. And when you subside your emotion to completely observing, you understanding with a total knowingness what you see, how you are, the calmness that is going to come from that is going to bring it to 0 point. After you bring it to 0 point, then you may analytically see what needs to be where, and then you can bring your frequency now from the 0 point back to interact, to blast with your thoughts, emotions, and actions, that new field for the conversion. However, the biggest challenge with most of the people that we see is that conversion of subsiding the first thing that you see to the neutrality. Sometimes you need to all disengage, go to another place, sing a song if you want to, listen to the song if you want to, in order you subside your frequency to 0. When you calm yourself down, then you need to continue with the analytical process, what's really happening. When you're completely in awareness and you're completely calm, like quietness and calm and awareness, this is when you're gonna make the decision. So the couple of modalities that you can do in a different way based on what you see, how you reacted. There are situations that you are interacted or is with total surprise that without you thinking, you may react very strongly of what you see, which is nothing wrong with that, because when something is very potent on vibration, usually the dark, something very negative, it may really hit the field very strong, because the density of that field that comes towards you is difficult to move forward. So it's gonna blast you. It's almost like an atomic bomb in front of you. That reaction is very much, first of all, you're going to become in resistance. The resistance is going to blast it back into the field and is gonna come back like this constantly, until you allow this to penetrate by totally understanding, by totally converting it the way we explain, because you cannot reject your holographic existence. It has to go through, and then you mutate it. That mutation is fundamental for you to bring everything to 0 point in order to be able to convert it after you understand what is happening in the field. Analytical processing is fundamental. The way we discuss what is direct programming, you must understand that if you preserve your consciousness to be very proper in analytical structure, that means your body, your consciousness, and your mind is in one unit in synchronicity through the platforms, and is going to convert every single frequency to a very coherent resonance, which becomes like a laser, but also it downloads the information through all the chakras. Is like activation, 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 and then it's gonna come up again with the total awareness, and it's gonna activate your inner layer of your consciousness, which is connected with your higher self. Through there, the frequencies is changing with the layers. It becomes like a coherent resonance that is above the structure of your dimensional reality that you exist in. It doesn't matter where that could be. And then you have your higher self and your brain, for example, from this reality, become one unit. One becomes one unit. It's starting to download information back and forth and back and forth and convert even different languages. They literally convert for you through imagery, through your language, because in consciousness, all is known. Comprehend, analyze, and download and literally translate the frequencies that are coming into your own coherent understanding with 100% precision.